Yo, it's your brother. We back with another one, man. We got who this today? I think this is this like one of the the beginning of Gil SARENA joins. Hold on, no, let me put one. Let me get right real quick. Oh, while I'm doing that, you already know what y'all can help me out with. Bam! Yeah, man, you can help me out with that right there. You already know. It's free, man. It's free, bro. All right, boom, boom. All right, let's get to it. Ain't gonna waste no time.
It was the 15th man. They came and got me off the couch.
What team was you the 15th man on?
Minnesota, my second year.
Minnesota, 15th man. Okay.
Minnesota.
All right, now I know what's going on. They kind of like, I don't know why they do this to my man Rashad, but I don't know what he said. But Gilbert is fact checking everything he's saying, bro. Like, and I kind of feel Rashad too. Like, I just told you what happened. That's what these extra questions for. But hey, let's get into it, man. Listen to him. They always just like they be jumping over the side, yo. He always got to defend himself.
Minnesota, his second year. See, that's what we're like Google. Minnesota, the second year, he played 37 games. Did you get hurt? Were you hurt? You got hurt after your rookie year, right?
Come on, man.
Did you get hurt after your rookie year?
Come on, man. What we doing, man?
You said you was the 15th man on his second year, so I'm asking a question.
No, you challenging me for my truth, what I'm telling you. Why you gotta, if I tell you what it is, it's what it is, my nigga.
Somebody just texted me.
I don't need y'all Google facting me like I'm lying up here, nigga. I'm telling you what it is, what it is.
Playoffs.
That's why I was just saying, like, if he tell you something, like, well, you can't just take it to the bank, cash it. You can't just accept it. Everybody on their phones. Look, BJ on his phone, Kmart on his phone, and you know Gil on his phone.
And you didn't see the 10th or 15th player never hit the floor.
Of course not. Now?
That came from a Knicks fan, too.
What'd they say?
A Knicks fan just texted me and said the Knicks was hurt all playoffs, and you didn't see the 10th or 15th player never hit the floor.
I was hoping that came from Dante DiVincenzo, but a Knicks fan will work, too.
Say it again, out loud.
A Knicks fan just texted me.
How many people got hurt?
He said
the whole team was hurt.
The Knicks was hurt all playoffs, and you didn't see the 10th or the 15th player never hit the floor.
Well, that's Tibbs, too. He's going to work you.
What does that have to do with what we talking about?
Shit,
I'm
more minutes for you, Josh. How your ass ain't coming out the game.
I don't give a fuck when niggas is coming in. I don't care nothing about that. The 15th spot matter.
No, I get it. No, I'm rolling. I mean, if you're on the bench, nigga, you matter.
That's a fact. Even on the bench in the NBA, you definitely matter. You made it to the NBA. Sorry.
I'm rolling with you. I'm
not sorry. You on the bench for a reason. Yeah, that bench need to get some respect. Well, at least for me. Can't speak for everybody else, but yeah, I respect that shit. You made it to the league. I don't give a fuck if you on the bench. You could be in the G League, but you still playing ball. You could be overseas. Like you still doing your thing. You playing ball.
That's all I've been saying this whole time.
With you on that one.
So Bryce Wright wasn't the 15th man? So Bryce Wright wasn't the 15th man on y'all team?
But it depends, like.
Gil looking like, nigga, I'm looking right at the information, bro. He's like, what you saying, Rashad, is different from what I'm seeing. That's how Gil is acting.
If you're in Gil's situation.
It's just capping. Why we doing this? So you were the 15th man, but Bryce Wright was not the 15th man.
No, what he's saying is.
I know what he's saying.
He's saying is you was the 15th man and came to one. So he's saying it is possible, is what he's saying.
No, we didn't say it wasn't possible. We're saying the reality.
He said Bryce.
We're saying the reality is the 15th man don't have no pressure to perform. No one.
That may be true.
No one cares about the 15th man. He's the 15th man.
I don't know about the care part, but yeah, it's no pressure on him to perform, though. That's a fact.
Right? The 55th pick is the 50-fucking-5th pick. He's not the first pick. He's not the, like, if any second round pick besides Bronny James is doing what they're doing, there's no media on it because no one cares. We don't expect shit from half of these motherfuckers don't even make the team. There's 29 players picked in the second round. 14 of them won't make it to the second year. No one cares.
No, that's a fact.
So to put the kind of pressure to say he needs to.
Damn. That shit do make me think about that. It's been a lot of number one bust picks, but the one that just went over my head, I think his name was Anthony Bennett or something like that. He was kind of like a big dude. He had a lot of buzz around, a lot of hype around him, but he ended up being a dud. I ain't even never see him again. I don't even know what happened to bro.
The fact that he's taking 26 threes is crazy.
But what he's saying is he cared. I think he's saying you cared because you was the 15th man.
He wasn't. He's lying.
He said he was the second year.
I know it. He's coming out of his mouth. Yes. I know it's coming out of his mouth. I can see DNPs on the 15th and the 14th.
It's kind of crazy you calling me a liar.
He was on the team.
That's
basically
crazy.
He's on the roster.
That's
the 15th man don't even show up here.
That's crazy.
So he's capping.
I think you're full of shit.
That's crazy.
I think you're full of shit.
So I wasn't the 15th man?
No.
Damn, Gil and Kmart they said we don't give a damn. You are capping. He said one said you capping, the other one said you full of shit. Yeah, his name was Anthony Bennett. Yep, that's who it was. Thought he was about to kill in the league. I ain't gonna lie. 6'8", 245. Yeah, I think the Cavs drafted him or some LeBron type 2 type, you know what I'm saying? LeBron part 2 type shit, bro. He's 6'8", 245. That's the same makeup as LeBron. This has got the same build, basically. It's only one LeBron, boy. That shit taught me that because that nigga is gone.
Can we unite in Las Vegas?
This was my second year and I had microfracture surgery. I came back. I was the 15th man on the bench.
Didn't I ask?
No,
he did ask, did you just get injured though? And you kind of, you know what I'm saying? Or you sidestepped that motherfucker. He definitely just asked you.
Ask him, was he injured?
It don't matter.
No.
It don't matter whether you ask me or not. I'm telling you that I was the 5th man. I don't need to prove that.
No, you wasn't the 15th
I don't have
man.
to prove that. I lived it.
You was coming off injury.
I
So you
lived
wasn't
it.
Coming off the
15th.
injury.
So
I
you
lived it.
So you wasn't the 15th man on roster. You was hurt. So that don't.
When I came back, I was the
still wasn't the
15th guy. When I was playing my minutes.
Nigga fighting for the 15th spot right now is crazy.
How many minutes I averaged then? Tell them that.
Because it was.
Tell them that. Tell them what my averages were.
Okay, you went first game 4 minutes, 4, 3, 10, 10, 3, 12, 24, 9, 8. So you're coming back from injury. Now let me go to that 4-minute one.
But why we got to do this with me to prove this point with y'all?
Because
we
you
got to
said you
dig into my shit.
Because you said you was the 15th man.
Because I know what it feel like. I'm telling y'all I know what it feel like. He was too. I'm not running down his stats.
You said
he said he was too. I'm not running down his stats.
Okay, so
we doing that?
So your first game you came back. We got the starting 5. Then we have Randy Foy. We have Mark. So 10.
Is that why y'all got Rashad on the panel, bro? Because Josiah don't be catching no strays. Josiah be chilling. He the computer man. He be chilling. He the stat man. They be like, Josiah, da, 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 da. I guess he be having all the stats. So he good. He don't catch no strays. Ever. I never hear nobody throw salt at Josiah. You feel me? But BJ, Kenyon Martin, and Gil, boy, that's why I'm like, damn, that's probably why they put him up here on the panel for real. But you know what I'm saying? He can't go though. Rashad McCants can hoop. I remember what he did in the NBA, and I remember what he did in the Big Three. But I can hoop.
You're the 10th. So your first game back, you were 10th. Troy Hudson didn't play. He would have been 11.
He telling me what I went through. He's reading it off Google, bro. This nigga reading Google shit telling me how it went down with me.
You tell me.
Why is
I'm
he
gonna
crazy?
just say this. You tell me if he was the 15th pick or not.
You said you was the 15th man on the roster.
We got the starting 5.
Did you or did you not say you was the 15th man on the roster?
Second year, he's.
Yeah, second year.
So this is words. I was the 15th man on the roster.
Y'all hell-bent on proving me wrong.
Yeah.
He was hurt.
You want to prove me wrong?
It doesn't matter.
He was hurt.
He was hurt.
You want to prove me wrong?
You are hurt. You are. Okay.
So his first game back.
I wasn't the 15th man on the roster.
This is his first game back.
I know what you gotta say. Like that's like me getting hurt, right? And I gotta, and then I'm at that. But
I ain't nobody.
You on time restriction.
I ain't number one pick.
Was your time restriction when you came back?
Brandon.
Was you the 15th man on the roster?
Brandon. Okay, so first game back.
Come on.
But you had a solid college career, you feel me? And that's probably why your head was so big when you got to the league. And I'm speaking on Mr. McCants, you feel me? And they say he, you know what I'm saying? You hear how he be talking like he won't trying to work hard, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he was nice in college. I think he got the championship in college too. And he went to UNC, Tar Heel, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Hell yeah, I mean, I'm shy. I know I'm going to the league. You feel me? I know that's how he was carrying.
Y'all tripping.
Randy Foy, 22 minutes. So he's 6. Marco, 7th man.
Yard.
Craig, 8th. Right? Let's do the math. 8.
Yep.
Mark Manson,
Going
Nice.
through
9th.
all this.
Mark Manson is 9th.
Yep.
Rashad is 10, right? He played 4 minutes. First game, off of injury. Now, there's a guy who didn't get in the game. His name is Troy Hudson, all right?
I remember little Troy. He could go too.
Then there's a kid
Fast. Very deceptive.
also who didn't get in the game. His name is Justin Reed. How many players is that
Ole
so
Miss
far?
legend, recipe.
How many players is that's 12, right? That means there's 3 niggas who ain't even on here. They're in suits.
Nobody's in suit.
13,
Nobody was in
14,
suits.
Whether they're in
15.
suits or street clothes, they ain't listed on the motherfucking
So
scout.
13,
box
14,
We
and
take
15
turns.
is
We
not
was taking turns on who was wearing the suit,
There was-
right?
so
So
13.
that's what we used to do because he's just
Hey, Rashad,
he's
hey,
mentioning
That's that NBA knowledge shit. I don't know nothing about that, so I'm just listening.
names and box scores, but now he can't read the DMP when he didn't play,
Rashad.
and I was sitting behind the bench.
When were you-
because I
Rashad,
was
let me
the
ask you this.
15th guy.
So what
because
guy?
Somebody said Rashad.
me, Bracy,
Go back,
Justin, we
go
was
back.
all
Who say that shit?
because now he
Hey.
can't
This is officer Rashad.
read the DMP when he didn't play,
Rashad.
and I was sitting behind the bench.
When were you-
because I
Rashad,
was
let me
the
ask you this.
15th guy.
So what
because
guy?
me, Bracy, Justin, we was
When?
all trading spots of who was not playing that night
All right, so
based
when-
on matchups.
All right, so when you came
I was
in,
the 15th guy.
so after
some
your
nights.
so after your first game,
Sorry, you wasn't 15 guy.
so after
right?
your first game, you came back. When did you go back to the 15 spot?
Yeah, I want to know because you was never.
Because I know you played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
You didn't-
36, huh?
You was
games
first
you
round,
played
right?
in?
37.
You was first round.
37 in a row.
Okay, so
So he didn't go back
Your
on
first
the
round.
bench.
You didn't get drafted to be a 15th man. Now
just-
you getting hurt.
just capping.
Nothing.
No.
Oh shit, he was a yeah. I mean, of course, but
round, right?
37.
You was first round.
37 in a row.
Okay,
So he didn't go back
Your
on
first
the
round.
bench.
You didn't get drafted to be a 15th man. Now
just-
you getting
it's
hurt.
just capping.
Nothing
No,
to
no,
do
no,
with
no, no,
knowing.
listen, no, no,
has
listen,
nothing to do with
listen,
knowing
listen,
what it
listen.
feels
No,
like
no,
to
listen.
be in
I
the
know, no,
15th.
listen,
feels
no, no,
like.
listen,
It ain't
listen.
fuck
No,
what it
yes,
feels
no,
like.
listen.
Not with
Rashad,
me.
Rashad,
It
Rashad,
ain't
seriously.
with you.
feels like.
It ain't like that with
We
me.
talking about
No, Rashad,
facts.
no,
It's
I know,
not. No,
I
it's
know,
my
but
fact.
Rashad,
I've been there.
Fifteen guy that-
Rashad,
I've
15
been
guy on
there.
the roster
No,
don't
Rashad,
play.
listen, they-
It ain't-
yeah, he in total defense mode. How y'all gonna tell me about my career? You feel me?
They said what
Listen.
your feeling was. They made you feel like you was a 15
the
guy.
15th guy
They
matters.
made you feel that way.
He matters.
They made you feel that way.
15th
Rashad,
guy
listen.
So what
matters.
you're saying is, so
Listen, listen, listen.
15, 15
what
means
he's saying
this.
is they made him feel like he was a 15th
Yeah,
man
but
on the
he
roster.
wasn't because he didn't get
Did I
drafted
say
to that.
Did I say
Listen.
that?
No,
I didn't say
No,
that.
that's what you're
You
saying.
said
That's
you
what
were
you're saying.
the, you were the
insinuating us.
You said you were the 15th man on the roster at points during that season. You guys were rotating through
The only reason why you feel like that is because he
When
was
I
hurt.
came back,
I'm just here to
man.
host.
You know the 15. You know the 15 picks.
I told you, Josiah poke his head in. Josiah poke his head in. See what's going on, and he'll go back to that damn computer. He'll go back to that. Telling you, he just be laughing and enjoying the show. I'm with Josiah. I'm right there with him.
Sounds like
Yo,
We all in the same room, man.
On the
15th player,
roster,
you
but
mean.
not the 15th.
Do you know what the
15th
15th
man on the
player
roster.
sounds like? It doesn't sound like he's hurt the whole year and then he comes back and then he plays 37 straight games. That is not 15, sir.
They drafted you to be in the rotation. I'm just letting you know. They didn't draft you first round to be in no
We
15.
changed
That's a fact.
coaches my second year from Dwayne Casey to Randy Whitman.
Oh yeah, that coach change will affect things. But Kmart looking like he not trying to hear that shit. He like, man,
Okay.
And Randy Whitman did not fuck with me, so I was not in the rotation. And the only reason that I did get playing time because I was the draft pick. And it was my second year option.
So you wasn't the 15th pick.
So Kevin
15th man.
McHale.
So you
was
wasn't
like,
15th man.
Hey, Kev is like, look, man, try to put the young fella back in the mix. So he's just coming back from the
So therefore, you're not the
microfracture.
15th man
Yeah,
on the
but what
roster.
I'm saying is Minnesota never drafted you to think you were going to be the 15th man, though.
That's never
You're
what
in
I
the ro-
said. I said
Okay.
I know what it feels like to be the spot.
So
So
you
why
said-
y'all keep saying
no?
See, he's changing it.
See, this is
not
what he's
changing
saying.
shit.
no, he didn't change. Well, I feel as though he ain't changed nothing. At least not yet. Let's keep on watching.
Hey, what he's saying?
I'm saying the 15th
feel
spot
like- I know
matters
what it
because I know
feels
what
like.
it feels like.
Okay.
But you was never the 15th
We all know what it feels
So
like.
how
How
would
would I know what it feels
He's
like if I was never
He's
the
never
because you
been
was
the
never
15th man.
How would I know what it feels like if I
He said-
wasn't ever?
When, what year?
Feels like. That's what they made him feel like.
What?
I mean, the brother was on the team and he played. What's going on? Like he was on the roster. What matter if you feel me? He playing or he not? You feel me? You just seen he got 37 games just playing. Well, like what's the point of all this other than y'all just want to chop his career up? Like you feel me?
You saying?
Okay.
No, he was never the 15th man on the roster.
Bro, I know what it feels
Right.
like to be the 15th guy.
You know what it feels?
I know what it feels like to be the 15th guy.
So he was not the 15th
Right.
man.
I had
And
to
that's
be
what I'm
the
saying. You
15th
wasn't-
guy.
How could he know how it feels if he wasn't the 15th guy? It don't matter. You know he was on the roster at one point, and he was in a Minnesota Timberwolves jersey for sure.
Do you? What you saying?
have a feeling
No,
about the 15th
because
guy.
you're emotional and you sent.
We all want more. But these days, the more we want is
Come on,
changing.
man. I know what to do.
I was a. Don't even make
You
sense.
are not a 15.
never.
I'm letting you know you're not a 15. You're not a 15 guy.
Listen, I know that I'm a.
Even if you think
I
you're
know
the-
that I'm a lottery pig. I know all that.
Okay.
But I played.
Like, don't say that shit again, Mr. Jennings. I know that I'm a lottery pick. Don't say that again. Your first round pick, they draft you to be, you know what I'm saying, number 15 on the bench. You feel me? Or the 15th spot. You feel me? They draft you to be in the rotation. He get that, BJ. Please don't say that again.
The 15th spot roll, so I know what it feels like
So
to
you was
be
in the
back
suit?
here.
So you was in the suit?
I know it. I've been in the back too.
Oh, y'all are injured. Have you ever been healthy? Have you ever been healthy? Have you ever been?
I've been 15.
No.
I've been hurt in the back too. In the suit.
My nigga is going crazy with the throwing flip-flops on.
DNP, did not play.
That is not DNP. DNP, a real DNP, healthy means you are fully fucking healthy. You're not in rehab.
Bro, no,
you
bro.
are practicing
When I came
every
back.
day.
And sitting your ass over there, motherfucker,
Practicing every
stewing.
fucking day.
And
Before the
stewing.
game, you gotta show up there, do motherfucking line drills all motherfucking day, and then put a fucking suit on
You see how-
and sit there
you see how
with something that
His
says,
volume goes up more and more when he's
"You
wrong.
won't shut the fuck up."
When he's wrong.
No. What I'm saying is,
And I was like,
Nobody in this room.
I'm about to say Gil came from that shit too, so you gotta be talking from experience, basically how passionate he just got.
Has ever been a 15th man, but probably Gil.
But him.
Gil. That's it.
So where did he go?
I'm gonna
Where
let
did
you
he
go.
go?
I'm gonna let you go there
He
right
went
now.
from 15 to what?
I'm not talking about that.
That's what I've been talking about the whole time. That's what I've been talking about the whole time. We've been talking about this the whole time.
No, you said what that makes you feel. I know what it feels like.
What does the 15th man look like?
please,
Gil?
please tell me.
This is not injury. There was no injury. I was not injured. IR means you three playing these first 5 games, you three aren't. You got a back spasm, you got a hamstring, fake ass injuries. After your 5 games is up, rotate. Nigga, I was so bad that I ain't even get my rotate back. 30-something straight games on IR. Healthy, than a bitch. That is 15. 15 is not I went through microfracture and I'm rehabbing myself to get in, and then the first day I'm back healthy, I get in the game. Back healthy. I was healthy the whole time, then get in the game. Nigga, I couldn't wait to get on the...
Now Gil definitely talking from experience, because we all know Hibachi used to get them buckets. He the one that really started that. Turn around, no, don't even watch it go in. That was him. Gilbert started that. Not Steph. I know everybody see Steph doing it now, but Gilbert was the first one to do that. That was the first person I seen do that.
Part of the 3, so I can just do layup lines.
Ooh.
Show the motherfucking fans this. Look what I can do, goddammit. Ooh, look, going hard to the motherfucking layup line. That is what, and that's the 12th pick, right?
The 12th
15th
spot on the
is-
roster. 12th spot on the roster.
12th
And
man on the
then
roster.
4 guys got hurt, and then you
then
went
he-
from
At his position,
suits
though.
to playing, right? After 4 injuries to other guys, the 15th spot now has a spot to play.
Right,
Correct?
So that means I took advantage of my opportunity.
No, it means that an opportunity came.
Right, and I
because
took
you're the
advantage.
15th.
It could be a little bit of both. You feel me? I see how both of them statements could be true.
Because you're the 15th spot.
Yeah, but he was the 15th spot and he kept working.
But it
though.
mattered.
Through it all. So,
But the
so he
15th
kept
spot
himself
mattered.
ready.
Didn't the 15th spot matter?
No.
Right?
No.
Did it matter?
Not in
No.
their eyes. They didn't know.
No.
Kmart don't give a damn about that 15 spot, boy.
More niggas was gonna get hurt. See, I didn't know that. No, hold on, wait. Hold on now. Hold on, Rashad. Come on now. Come on.
I'm gonna tell you something else with the 15 pick or the 15 spot. I didn't even practice. This is me. Hey, yo, look, can I get in for a minute? Nah, I only played 20 minutes. I gotta still practice.
No,
We didn't practice.
No, I believe that. No, I believe
niggas don't want to get out. That is 15.
Damn, so he barely could get in on a practice? Dang, it's tough when you come on the NBA, boy. They might not even let you practice.
So listen.
What are you talking about?
You know, AI didn't care about practice. Maybe you should have been on Philly. AI would have gave her his spot. Yeah, you can take my spot. I ain't trying to practice.
4 people got hurt, bro. That means somebody's next up. So him being there still working, they not even thinking Gil gonna be ready. He's not even practicing. Like, come on, if he not practicing, they not looking at him being ready. He took that and kept working, but that's why you gotta stay ready. The whole thing about
skill set, but this man's skill set, right? Gilbert was pretty good at Arizona,
come back
right?
to the desk. We need
right?
you.
Gilbert was pretty good at Arizona, right?
Yeah.
When he came in,
Rashad ready to get the hell up out of there, man. He like, man, y'all he's getting on my nerves. Look.
he was pretty good.
He was all right.
Right?
You're laughing it off, but I know he getting tight. Like, all right, man, y'all niggas got it, bro.
I'm just crazy, y'all.
Whatever the circumstances was, but the team, all that, they chose to make him that, right?
Okay.
His skill set then wasn't that of what they had it. Right?
No, because they didn't know him. Yeah.
They didn't know.
He ain't practicing.
So how do they know it? Right? He got a mentality, well, shit, when I get in there, I'm going to shoot this bitch. Right?
and they don't even.
And he did. Gilbert was shooting the wheels off that ball. I'm talking about, bro, to the point where they started giving him minutes, bro. And he got a name for himself, and now niggas know Gilbert Arenas number 0, Hibachi. And he had a shoe. Started to getting all that. You feel me? Then that happened. You feel me? After that happened, you know what I'm saying?
Even know that.
But so they didn't make him feel like he.
But he still was getting buckets. I don't want it to seem like he just stopped getting buckets. Nah, he was still getting buckets, but the organization kind of wanted to part ways from.
He was the 15th spot on the roster. He was the 15th spot on the roster. Because
Gilbert Arenas was Ja Morant before Ja Morant. Matter of fact, yeah. Probably a little bit worse. I ain't even gonna lie. His situation was way worse than with Ja. Yeah.
They had no expectation. They didn't know what they had because he didn't practice. But to come back from injury and you were in the rotation before you got hurt and you get
damn, don't nobody talk when Kmart talk. You hear a pin dropping that motherfucker when Kmart talking. Damn.
Hurt and have surgery and you come back and they find minutes for you when you are able to get those minutes.
Means you're in the rotation.
You're not a 15th man on the roster.
That means you always was drafted to be in the rotation. For real. No, seriously.
They just plug somebody.
I know what you feel like. We all feel like that. Everybody dressed in the suit hurt in the back.
Let me tell you this.
Okay.
My 4th year.
Let me look on the chest. Let me tell you this. Tell him, Rashad. I want to hear this one. Tell him, Charles. Tell him.
I know what it feels like to be the 15th man on the bench.
Your 4th year now.
My 4th year.
Damn, we went from 2 to 4 now.
My
God damn, which one is
I
it?
forgot about it.
Damn, which one is
So it
it?
was your 4th year?
Yeah.
So for your 4th year. So not your second.
14 straight games, DNPs, 15 man on the bench. No rotation, no nothing.
15, you won't get a DNP as the 15th man.
Okay. But at the 12th man?
Yes.
You just get an NP.
Just get NP.
Not playing.
No, you don't get motherfucking nothing because you're not on the goddamn roster. You're in some suits. You're not active. It's called not active.
Listen. I've been in the NBA.
So Giannis's brother
it's only 12 players that suit up, right?
12.
So it's only 12 players that suit up, right? In the NBA, right?
Yes.
So the 15th man don't even like.
So Giannis' brother is not a 15th man.
Guys in, bro.
Well, it changed after COVID. They let more.
Yo, came on the fucking sideline laughing, dog.
Or
The
roster
guy
spots.
from they come in and they suit up because you never know who he want to put in.
So we're going to keep this thing moving, but we asked the chat, was Rashad the 15th man? 3,000 votes. 69 people said no. 69% said no. 31% said yes. So Rashad, so you got 31% of people who agree with you out there.
So is it
And
obvious?
That was never my fucking point.
I know you do not care.
To ask that question is crazy.
He said he
To
failed.
ask
He
that
said he
question
failed.
is
Damn.
I mean, do it even matter? I mean, that's why it's funny to me. Like, damn, do it even matter? Nigga made it to the league. He won a championship in college. I mean, did he have the best NBA career? No, but I mean, she's still up there with y'all talking and kicking it. He obviously got something going. You feel me? Y'all know the motherfucker can play. Y'all know he know basketball. But that's why I said I think that's why they brought him up here so they could, you know what I'm saying? Not saying they want to attack him, but to just address certain things. I don't know how this little part came about, but they harped on it for real. Gil bought out his phone and started going crazy.
What you listen? So
I said the 15th man.
No.
Asked him.
And you could tell like this one of the first episodes or the first season or whatever. Cause look at the background. You feel me? Gil's Arena. They don't even call it Gil's Arena no more. I think it's just the arena. So yeah, this is like one of the early episodes. But this is where it all started. It's all that Rashad McCants banter started right here.
Does the 15th man on any team matter?
That's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying. He's trying to use doesn't matter.
That's what I
asked
said.
the chat that shit.
The whole time.
No, he doesn't matter. Everyone matters. They're on the team.
On the team.
But no one gets the criticism as a 15th
So
pick.
what?
Well, speaking
That
of,
ain't what the conversation was about.
So
The
let me ask you-
conversation was about.
so let me ask you
You changed it.
So let me
No,
ask you
you
this.
changed it to that.
So let me ask you guys this. We all been in training camps, right?
Yeah. It's about 30 niggas in there.
Right? So
I have not, but I'll take y'all word for it.
See, this is why I like the show because they give in-depth examples. Like, bro, I don't know what an NBA training camp is like, but I'm about to find out. I'm about to get a little glimpse, and y'all is too.
But you know, I'm not Josiah. You're my man.
I'm
bro.
just here to host.
But so I don't know if I ever played the game of basketball well or been out there on the floor well. Like, right? How many players play at the time?
5.
Right? So when
He's being very facetious in this moment. Go ahead, K-Mark.
do we go 5-on-5-on-5? Training camp.
Training camp, yeah. And I didn't even get in those. Hey, B.
He keeping it a band. He said, I didn't even get in those, and we all know Gilbert can shoot that thing. But that was his strongest attribute. I say shooting. And if I had to give him a 3-pointer, boy, that bitch on 95.
I knew you.
B.
You're not the
You used
15th
to-
man.
Brandon. You remember these drills?
We didn't even eat Chinese
You're
food.
not- you're
We
not
didn't
the-
even eat Chinese food
You're
the
not
whole
the
time we've
15th
been
man.
here.
We're going after
We
this.
don't even fuck with
You're not the
that. You
15th
see what
man.
you're doing here?
I hate that you
Oh, y'all
label
going
your
to Chinese
stories.
food?
You got them niggas yelling and shit.
No, nigga, no, you got them yelling at that.
You got them niggas yelling and shit. Go back. You got them niggas yelling and shit.
Eat Chinese
you're
food.
not- you're
We
not
didn't
the-
even eat Chinese
You're
food the
not
whole
the
time we've
15th
been
man.
here.
We're going after
We
this.
don't even fuck with
You're not the
that. You see
15th
what you're doing here?
I hate that you
Oh, y'all
label
going
your
to Chinese
stories.
food?
You got them niggas yelling and shit.
No, nigga, no, you got them yelling at that.
Brandon.
You're not the 15th man.
that's
you look
crazy
at yourself
work.
too low.
That's
bro.
crazy
Rashad,
work.
we disrespect you so much.
That's
We don't
crazy
want you.
work.
We don't.
That's crazy
Brandon.
work.
He wants you to have a pity party with him.
Brandon.
Crazy
I
work.
don't want.
He wants you to have a
I
pity
don't
party
think
with
he's a
him.
15th
Brandon,
man.
nobody said that.
Yeah, BJ actually giving you credit. And you know what I'm saying? Hindsight of things, he really giving you credit. He's saying, no, you were not the 15th person on the roster. You were a first draft pick, and the organization was looking to move you into the rotation. Even when you came back from your injury, they were looking to move you into the rotation. You feel me? That's all he's getting across, at least from my what I'm hearing.
Why would he put himself in that position?
Because his skill set was never
y'all
that.
moving the goalposts now.
You're not a
skill set
15th
was never
man.
When did I say
You did.
I'm
Minnesota did not. You
I'm
said
saying
to be a
I
15th
know
man.
You
what
said
it
they make you
feels
feel that way.
like
Put your fucking
to
feelings in your
be
pocket.
The 15th guy.
Put your feelings
all
in
And
your
do.
y'all
We
now
all
keep
do.
Put your feelings in your
y'all
pocket.
keep changing shit.
Put your
and
fucking feelings in
moving
your
this
pocket.
shit around.
Put your feelings
I
in your
hate, I,
pocket.
hate, I hate that you even feel like you were a 15th man because you wasn't.
So I'm affirming
I
that.
said I
man.
know what it
Put your
feels like
feelings
to
in
be
your
the
pocket. Know how that
15th
feels, sir.
guy,
Put your
man.
feelings in your pocket.
How do you feel?
Listen, me and Kenyon don't know what it feel like to be a 15 man, so we don't know how you. Only
So
one
then,
nigga
so
feel
then how
like
y'all
that.
niggas telling me how I'm. What do y'all care? Because
Case in point, that's why Gil's so passionate about it. Kmart was always that nigga in his career. I'm not even gonna cap. Any organization he went to, Kmart was starting. He got minutes. He put up buckets. He got rebounds, blocks. He did everything he needed to do. Kmart was a beast at the power forward position for sure. On Denver and New Jersey. You feel me? He was solid. Can't take nothing away from Kmart. BJ was solid too. Brandon Jennings, everybody know he was a lefty, had a great high school mixtape, had a great high school career, and he went to the league. Everybody know he was gonna go to the league, but he went overseas as well. You feel me? He didn't go to college. He went overseas, if I'm not mistaken. He went overseas and came to the league, and he still had the same buzz. Everybody was still waiting to see Brandon Jennings play. He got to the league. He was getting buckets with Stan Van Gundy. I remember Brandon Jennings. He could talk his shit, and he's pass first. Motherfucker could drop it down.
No, you can't. You just can't. We both have different stories, nigga. What do you mean?
It's another reason why I don't get why Brandon Jennings is not playing Pat Bev, man. If you don't play Pat Bev, bro, you feel me? And Cook, I want to see a good game. I want to see both of y'all cook. Hoop, nigga.
McKenzie, you are not a 15th man.
Damn the way you feel.
You're right, man. Listen, man.
Keep talking. Listen.
We have different perspectives from that lens.
My nigga, listen.
I know what it feels like to be pushed out to the 15th spot.
You're not a 15th man.
But listen, I know what it feels like to be pushed out to the 15th spot.
I'm sure we did when we was hurt, but we didn't feel. Ken, when we were hurt, we still never felt like we was the 15th man.
You can't be
Nigga, you're in the rotation. You're not on 15th man.
I never felt like I was the 15th man. I just know what that spot looks and feels like.
Brandon, you know what? You remember this?
We all do if we're hurt.
But after I was hurt, when I'm my 4th year, my contract year.
You felt it?
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go again.
Uh-oh, getting in that phone. He made the mean face too. Oh shit. Hold on.
19.
You don't move this thing.
Let's go.
We hold it over
Make your final point. Make your final point that we're moving around.
15 pick plays.
Crazy.
Josiah being a mediator. Make your final points and then we're moving on.
19 spot. This is 15 spot. This is every game. 19.
You pissing me off. You
31.
lowballing yourself.
I didn't play
Damn, BJ said you pissing me off. You lowballing yourself.
for 14 straight games, Gilbert.
24 minutes, 30 minutes, 21 minutes, 23 minutes, 25 minutes, 16 minutes, 39 minutes, 19 minutes, 20 minutes, 37 minutes. How the fuck is this the 15th pick?
You have changed.
15th man on the roster.
I'm agreeing. I hate that you're trying to downplay yourself.
So-
We're not talking about me.
So look,
it's not
look,
about me.
we gotta keep it
Y'all
moving.
niggas be making it about me so much.
Josiah, like, we gotta keep it moving. Y'all ain't going nowhere, Josiah. Chill.
I'm sitting here like I know what that feels like.
Because you want to be something you're not.
You wasn't a 15 guy. You was a nigga that was in the fucking
We
rotation.
respect you, Rashad.
Nigga.
We respect.
Hell yeah, why you want to be the 15th guy so bad? You was that nigga. You was that nigga coming out of college, and we projected you to be that nigga in the NBA. What's wrong with that?
You're trying to lowball.
But how y'all gonna tell me about my experience?
Stop trying to lowball
Because
yourself.
you're talking about
Damn, that's the craziest part I've never heard.
Josiah looking uneasy, like, man, we ain't gonna be able to move. We ain't gonna be able to move forward from this segment, are we? The rest of the show gonna be about this. All right.
Niggas tell me what I went through.
Because you keep talking about the way you feel.
Like you wasn't that nigga.
We heard.
Yeah, you keep telling. You do keep saying that how you feel versus what it was. You feel me? I would look. He could have worded it like, "Yeah, I was," or they did want to insert me into the rotation, but I was feeling like the 15th man on the roster. Ain't no problem with you saying that. That's if you said that right there, I bet you the Wolves would get off of you. All three of them would just be like, oh, "Okay," and they'll sit back and be like, "All right, just like what else we got going on?"
Like we heard what the 15th man or the 15th player minutes look like, right? Here's a 12th, the 12th man on the roster.
Come from North Carolina.
Game 1, 0. Game, you know, just go. So he had 27 zeros in a row. Then he played 2 minutes, right?
Keep going
and then after 27, so his 28th game, he finally got in the game. That's the 12th man. And then he didn't play another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit, they won by 33 points. He didn't even get in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then they won by 29.
Damn, the NBA is savage like that too. You might be on the bench for a minute trying to put in work. Next thing you know, you a young old nigga.
30. He didn't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 games. He didn't play. Then he got in 3 more minutes. And then he set in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then he missed another 20 games of gameplay.
His season is fucking over. Whoever that guy is, his season is fucking over, and he never got no type of PT. Now, he probably played in practice and all this other stuff, but the game, he wasn't getting a drop of playing time.
That's the 12th man.
You downplay yourself all you want, but not over here with us, nigga.
Come on, man. Don't
take
take
credit
credit
for
for something that you wasn't a part of, dog.
We asked the chat. We asked the
You
chat.
remember this drill? 5, 5, 5. 5. You remember that? 5 in training camp. When this, you're in the middle and you play deep.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
you know where I was? On the sideline. There's 15 niggas here, and I'm on the sideline.
Waiting to get in, hoping he get in.
Stop trying to downplay yourself.
We asked the chat, does the 15th man matter? More than 2,000 votes, 63% said yes. But let's keep this thing moving. We got to talk a little.
Hold on, say that again. What he said?
Yeah.
You know where I was? On the sideline. There's 15 niggas here, and I'm on the sideline.
Stop trying to downplay yourself.
We asked the chat, does the 15th man matter? More than 2,000 votes, 63% said yes. But let's keep this thing moving. We got to talk a little bit about more than 2,000 votes, 63%.
On the sideline. There's 15 niggas here, and I'm on the sideline.
Stop trying to downplay yourself.
We asked the chat, does the 15th man matter? More than 2,000 votes, 63% said yes.
Oh, okay. It matter more. Okay. Well, I mean, that was the episode, man. Gilbert was passionate about that joint because I feel like he had to come up too. He had to come up. He wasn't his projection won't high. You feel me? He won't. You heard what he said. He wasn't even playing in practice. So the layup lines, that nigga said he's showing out. He's showing all his shit so he can get a drop of PT, bro. And once he got in, I'm shooting that bit, and that's how he got known. You know, he could shoot that thing, and he started getting buckets. I'm talking about buckets. From what he talking about and all them buckets that he was getting. Well, you got to get credit, bro, because I didn't know his story was like that. I just know he was a dynamic and very good shooter. I'm talking about from everywhere. He had that in the gym, like he'll pull it from half and then turn around and do this and not watch the ball go in the hoop. He's shooting and then he'll turn around and do this right here. And he don't even see the ball go. Come on, man. They ain't never seen that. And then you play for the Wizards. Niggas never seen that for real. We never seen nobody do that in the Wizards jersey. I'll wait. Who else was doing that as a Wizard? Nobody. Nigga, Jordan wasn't even doing that. When his old ass came back, he wasn't doing that. Now Jordan was getting buckets, but he wasn't doing that. Gil. But that was a good one, man. As far as where it all started, I feel like that's where they all started with that Rashad, you know, and getting on his career extra tough. They don't really grill nobody else like that, but his stance on it too, because it's like you trying to make yourself be the 15th man, but you wasn't the 15th man, bro. You won a college championship, got drafted the first round. That ain't no 15th fucking man, but you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's his career. That's his life. You feel me? I ain't got no dog in the play. I'm just like Josiah. You feel me? I'm chilling. Got my popcorn, enjoying the show. You feel me? But it's your brother. You know, that's Gil's Arena, one of the first episodes or whatever. You feel me? Make sure y'all tap in with me. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know my motto. Peace and be cool. I'll let y'all next time. For sure.